Hello, and today we're going to be talking about the 5 easy steps to buy in Kure Beach. That's right, 5-step process to buy here in the Kure Beach area. You might be saying, hey Paul, I just want to buy a house. Well, what we like to do is we like to have a process so that we know that we are staying where we need to be, that we have everything in order. Now, down below in the description area, I'm going to have a 10-step process that will be free as a downloadable for you. But let's go ahead and get started on the 5 steps, bringing it in for Kure Beach. Now, step number 1, we want to determine your home ownership needs. Now, are we buying this house to live in year round? Are we buying this house for just the beach season? Are we planning on renting this house out? Is it going to be a main rental? Is it going to be yearly rental, seasonal rental, Airbnb? Are we looking to do a condo? Full house? There's just so many parameters that we're going to be looking at. We're going to sit down and we're going to talk about that. And speaking about talking about things, why don't you take a second and like and subscribe and help get my channel out so people can talk about it. Thank you. Now, that's step 1, taking care of what the search parameters are going to be. Step number 2 is finding the right mortgage lender and mortgage loan. We want to make sure that our financing is in order, because the last thing I want to do is go look at a $500,000 house if you're able to take care of a $2 million home. And then likewise, I don't want us to go take a look at a $5 million home if all we can afford is a $2 million home. We want to make sure that our financing is in order with our local lender. Number 3, we want to find and evaluate the properties. Now, what I mean by that is, along with our parameters, are we looking for a home that is beachfront property? Are we looking for a home that's second row? Or are we looking for a home that's, say, back in a neighborhood? So while we're looking, and to be honest with you, this is one of the most fun parts that I get to do with you, is the step 3, finding the home. Then we evaluate the home. While we're there, we're taking a look, and I like to give it a grade, A, B, C, D, or sometimes we do see some homes that fail, but we will give it a grade. And then that way, as we are moving around and finding the home that works for you, we are walking in and out so that we're not adding homes. And oh my goodness, what am I supposed to do? The process is we are bringing this down to the perfect home for you. So with that said, step 3, we evaluate. Now, once we find the home, what we're going to do is step 4, and that is do a market analysis. Again, we want to make sure that we're comparing apples to apples. If this is a beachfront property, we're not going to compare it to a property that is in the back of a neighborhood. Likewise, we're going to compare homes that are in Kure Beach, not necessarily Wilmington or up in Topsail Island or down at Oak Island or Ocean Isle. We are going to make sure that we are comparing the apples to apples for you and doing a market analysis and making sure that you are paying the right amount in this process. Now, step 1, determining home ownership. Step 2, financing. Step 3, finding the home. Step 4, making sure it's priced right. And then the final step, the best step that I look at, is step 5, and that is the closing table. That's right, we've done our due diligence, we've taken care of everything, we've moved everything right along. So now we are at the closing table with the lawyers, and we're taking care, again, they're taking care of you, I'm taking care of you, because what we want to do is we want to make sure that as we were looking for homes, did we want to be close to Fort Fisher? You have the aquarium down there with all the aquatic life. You have the actual fort down there that you could visit. There's a bunch of walking paths down there. Where the hermit used to live, there's paths going out there. You can drive out on the beach down at Fort Fisher. And again, we want to make sure that we're not necessarily taking care of Carolina Beach. We're looking at Kure Beach. So we want to make sure that everything has been taken care of for you. And like I said, by taking care of you, in the description below, I have that free downloadable buyer's process that will get you from point A to point B, from number 1 to number 5. And in this case, like I said, I break it down a little bit more, number 1 through number 10. But at the end of the day, we want you sitting on your front porch, sipping sweet tea and checking out a video. In fact, maybe check out a video about Charlotte if Kure Beach doesn't happen to be the thing. Check it out, 5 easy steps to buy in Charlotte. Thank you guys. Have a great day.